Constance McMillen is a high school student from the small rural town of Fulton, Mississippi. This February, she asked the officials at Itawamba Agricultural High School if she could take her girlfriend to the senior prom. The staff told her that they could not go to the prom together and that they would be thrown out if their presence made anyone uncomfortable. They then circulated a memo stating that same-sex dates would not be allowed at the prom. Constance got in touch with the ACLU, who sent a letter to the school district informing them that their discriminatory policies were illegal and demanded that they allow her to go to the prom with her girlfriend. In response, the school chose to cancel the prom for everyone, a completely irresponsible decision that resulted in other students blaming Constance for the prom being canceled. The ACLU subsequently filed suit against the school district, seeking to have the prom reinstated. A preliminary court ruling found that the school did violate Constance's First Amendment rights. However, the court did not require them to host the prom because school board members testified that there would be a private prom which everyone would be allowed to attend. As it turns out, that wasn't actually true. Last week, the school district announced that the prom would be held at the Fulton Country Club. When Constance and her girlfriend arrived, they found that there were only 5 other students there. The rest of them were at another prom across town that Constance wasn't invited to, which had been secretly organized by the other students and their parents. Essentially, they all conspired to trick her into going to a fake prom. What a bunch of fucking cowards. To anyone who would do this to a person, fuck you. It would have been so easy, so simple, so right to just let her go to the prom with her girlfriend. But for some reason, you couldn't do that. You had to stand in the way at every turn. You were just so blinded by your own goddamn stupid prejudice that you had to turn an entire school against one girl. And what do you have to show for it? You've branded your town as the most morally bankrupt in America. You've exposed the disgusting values of homophobia for the whole world to see, and you've proven just how willing you are to revive the awful specter of segregation. Oh, and you've also shown us that girl-on-girl grinding for the titillation of heterosexual males is far more acceptable to you than genuine gay relationships. What the hell is wrong with you people? You've forever lost any standing to talk about morality or values, as if you and your disastrous series of brain-dead decisions are in any way morally superior to a student who just wanted to take her girlfriend to the dance. You're supposed to be the adults here. You're supposed to show maturity and exercise good judgment. You're supposed to discourage the petty, spiteful, vindictive tendencies that all too often characterize the adolescent experience. Not adopt them as your own, but instead, you and your children have embraced an ideology so toxic, it's deprived you of even the most basic respect for the rights and dignity of your fellow man. Aren't you all proud of yourselves? By the way, the trial is still ongoing, and if anything you've done here is legally actionable, I hope you lose in the most utterly ruinous way possible. But no matter what happens, you've already made yourselves look like shit, because you are shit. You really are. I have nothing but the utmost contempt for you and everything you stand for. What you've done here is sickening, and I only hope that someday you'll grow up enough to be ashamed of yourselves. But until then, remember this. Being heterosexual doesn't make you a better person.